It's not necessarily a reflection of how great of a football player you are, but everything involved in today's skills competition has something to do with an athletic trait needed to succeed in the game of football. So I think it will be a highly competitive event. You'll see a lot of guys getting after it because they want to win at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, winning is all that counts in this game.
Yeah, and you'll see a lot of guys that will be having a lot of fun during this competition. Now, let's show you what we have on tap for this day here in the Skills Challenge. You have the American Family Insurance Pass Attack that features all the quarterbacks. The American Family Insurance Obstacle Course, that's running edition. That's the best wide receivers and defensive backs. And of course, the Lineman Strength Challenge, well, that's the lineman. But the first competition of the afternoon is the American Family Insurance Pass Attack. And here are the rules for this. The QBs will throw 3 balls at the first target. They will throw 10 balls total. The targets are 20, 30, 40. Those are the distances. 10 points for hitting the board on the deepest target. The deepest throw is worth 2 points. That, of course, is the distance throw when they throw back from the 35-yard line. The competitors in this, all the quarterbacks, Chad Kelly and Tanner Mangum will be the first 2 in this one. And then the last 3 that we will see compete will be Zach Klein, Connor Brewer, and Jameis Winston. We do want to let you know that Preston Dewey would have been participating in this, but he suffered a hip flexor injury during practice, so he is sitting out this competition. And now standing by is the 3rd member of our broadcast team, Dari Noka, with the first competitor of this event, Chad Kelly.
All right, Justin, thank you much. Yeah, Clemson commit Chad Kelly from Buffalo. All right, it's cold, it's windy. Come on, it's advantage Kelly, right?
He's been very impressive all week long.
He has. Very accurate right there. This is a blend of getting your feet underneath you, but then getting the ball out quickly so you can stay ahead of the target. And Chad Kelly is in a really nice rhythm. Again, committed to Clemson, a dual threat quarterback that's shown some nice skills as a passer.
90 points going down to the deep targets.
It's tough to gauge those targets moving across. Nice shot right there.
Woo. All right, now here comes the deep ball.
This is where trajectory and your front side shoulder, your off shoulder, your non-throwing arm come into play. What's the trajectory and how is he going to slice the wind? Oh,
it's a pretty good toss. That may be one of the deepest tosses we've seen yet.
And the one thing he did not.
Getting set for the Under Armour hands competition. The rules in this competition, this features the defensive backs, safeties, wide receivers. You can kind of put 2 and 2 together and you think, all right, it involves hands. You got to catch 10 balls from a jugs machine. Then the first ball from the quarterback, run the ropes course, catch a second ball from a quarterback, run the gauntlet, weave between the dummies and catch a 3rd ball from the quarterback. And the clock will stop on the final catch. And don't forget, there is a penalty for a dropped ball. The competitors in this competition, Landon Collins, one of the top overall players in this class, Devontae Neal, a dual threat, both offensively and defensively. Darius Powell, who is going to Cal, and Sterling Shepard, who features a 40-inch vertical leap. Unfortunately, he can't use that to his advantage in this competition.
Well, he can if a ball gets thrown at him high out of the jugs machine, because this portion, the initial portion here, as we see Landon Collins started off, is all about hand-eye coordination and the ability to snap your head around. You hear receiver coaches all the time say, get your head around, snapping out of the break.
Landon Collins, a safety, but he does have very good hands.
Great ball skills, which gives him such versatility on the defensive side. You know you can match him up, and when the ball's in the air, you got a pretty good feel for him that he's going to come down with it.
Through the little ropes course now. And he's one of these guys that you look at him without pads on, you say, are you sure there are no pads on?
Oh, there's no question.
Oh, and he drops that one at 30.108. So you have to shave off his second there. At the Wide World Sports Complex here in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Time for the American Family Insurance Obstacle Course, which features the linebackers and their running backs. And how about the rules? Well, we've got 2 pages. That's how complicated it is. Begin by popping the sled and grabbing the ball. Then run through the gauntlet. You lose a second for a fumble. Continue under agility shoot and weave through the dummies. Run the rope course, 1 second for each missing square. Page 2. Push the sled 3 yards, 5-second penalty for not completing this one. Go through the hurdles, under the bars, and finish with a ho-hum 40-yard dash.
And for comedic value, we'll have Darinoka push the sled.
Well, the first competitor will be Joe Bolden. This is the order: Peter Jenkins, Randy Johnson, and Dalton Santos.
Look at 3 linebackers.
Yeah.
No other running backs outside of Randy Duke Johnson. So the athleticism on display here from the linebacker position is quite impressive, because you're going to see agility here, lower body explosion, footwork, the ability to move laterally. Joe Bolden, I will say, Justin, has been one of the most impressive prospects on hand here, regardless of position, all week long. And to be honest with you, I think there's some guys out there scared of him.
Yeah, talking with Coach Steve Mariucci, he was one of the players that he pinpointed and said, hey, he stood out.
Yeah, no question about it. And
damn headband.
His headband's getting in the way. It says Greg Madison, the defensive coordinator at Michigan, Brady Hoke have got to be just absolutely tickled to death of the reports they're getting off of Joe Bolden's performance down here. Oh, he takes a wrong turn.
And now the 40-yard dash for the 6'2", 225-pound linebacker.
He cost him.
Get ready, fans of the U. He's coming for you. When we come back, the lineman challenge. The big men, they show what they can do, how agile they are. Back here in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, time now for the American Family Insurance Skills Challenge. It's the Lineman Challenge. The rules here and the challenge for these big guys: you got to flip a tire that's over 200 pounds, 1 for rotation. That means twice. Then run the hurdle course, push the sled 10 yards, lose 5 seconds for not completing that. Continue up the agility chute, recover the ball from the dummy scrum, and then finish with a 40-yard dash. And the lowest time, once again, will win. The competitors in this one: you've got Donald Hopkins, Jordan Jenkins, Noah Spence, Jonathan Taylor. Noah Spence was great in prelims, but the first competitor will be Donald Hopkins, and he's standing by with our Darinoka.
All right, man. All right, you ready? Yeah. Texas, young man from Texas going to Missouri, Missouri commit. You've done this before. You did it yet. What's the most difficult part of this course?
The last 40 yards.
How you feel when you get to the end of it?
You want to die. You want to sleep for days.
But you got to start by pushing this tire that's like 200 pounds. Flip it twice.
Yes, sir.
And that's easy for you?
Yeah. Once you get the momentum going, it's easy.
Missouri's going to love you. All right, here you go. Donald Hopkins, first competitor. You're up, sir.
He said the last 40 yards. See what he does. You better not be lifting with all arms here, big boy.
6'2", 275. Verbal to Missouri. He did it easily, like you said. See, I think that would be the toughest part.
It is, because you gotta be able to keep the dummy straight, and then at the same time, see, now he's got to find the football. Oh, does a good job pretty quickly there.
Doesn't hold it like a running back.
No, but he's moving, isn't he? That wasn't a flip. That was more like a somersault.
Like you said, he's at the end now.
Chad Kelly's up.
Here is Chad Kelly, the number 5 ranked quarterback in the class of 2012, number 81 of the ESPNU 150. And here he is trying to hit that first target.
Oh, nice.